And welcome everybody to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Tonight, we're on the campus of Colonia High School for a football game between Colonia Patriots and the JFK Mustangs. I'm Craig Coughlin, joined by my colleague, our mayor, John McCormick. John, there was the kickoff.
What a beautiful night for football. The kick went to the 10. He didn't even get it back to the 20. What a great kick by Colonia.
Yep.
And we're ready to go.
So this is one that on paper doesn't look like an even match, right? Colonia comes in at 4-2. Their only losses are to highly rated Woodbridge and Cranford.
Who, by the way, play tonight. They're both undefeated.
That's right. And
we'll be getting updates from Kyle Anderson.
And JFK, I don't know what the record is. I think it's a 1-4, if I'm not mistaken.
But you know and I know that every time the Woodbridge teams play each other, throw the records out the window, there's a rivalry that you can't measure by stats.
Exactly right. And last year that bore out, right? JFK was not expected to win last year, and they did.
They did. Oh,
first snap goes way over the head of the quarterback.
That's a problem.
He runs into the end zone. He's going to try and fight it out. Let's see if they got the safety.
First play of the game.
Haven't seen an indication from the referees. I think they're going to mark it down at the
like
1.
The 1-inch line.
Yep.
JFK quarterback recovers the snap.
That's a 19-yard loss on the first play of the game.
Second down.
So not a great start for the Mustangs as the quarterback trots back to the...
Not with 2nd and 28. Looks like it's set about the 1+.
Operating out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. This one is effective. Handoff to, I think it was number 3, Jeremiah Morgan, although he's listed as a quarterback. No, 23. I apologize. Michael
JFK
Darkwa.
The ball near the 3. Third down.
Yeah, I can now, yeah.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and a mile for the Mustangs, effectively working out of their own end zone.
So you got the JFK roster, I got the Colonia roster.
I got them both.
Oh, you got them both?
Yeah.
I don't have both.
Yeah.
3rd down and very long.
And there's trouble in the backfield again. Number 11, that's Gabriel Perez, and he's going to go down, and that will be a safety.
Jake Cieno, that's number 3, is Joshua Olaremi is celebrating. Boy, what a way to start if you're JFK. You lose 19, you gain maybe 1, and you get a safety in the 3rd play of the game.
So a safety for the Patriots, and they're off to a flying start here in the first quarter.
And Colonia will get the ball in good field position.
10:38 left to go in the first quarter.
Not the way they drew it up before the game. Are we Facebook Live tonight?
We are. Facebook Live, we're on YouTube, and...
wow. We've hit the big time, huh?
Yeah.
So watch where Colonia will set up to receive this. It'll be a punt.
It'll also be a gauge of how good the punter is for JFK, right? Because we don't get to see them practice.
Right, he's got no pressure. It's just a straight-out punt from the 20. So Colonia is fielding the punt at the 25, so they're guaranteed good field position. Joshua Olaremi is set to receive. I can't see the number. That's number 2. That's Jaden Jones.
Left-footed short kick. Bounces at about the 43. Takes a good JFK route.
There goes 13. He received it. He's still up.
Damon Nelson.
He might go all the way.
He's got one tackle to break.
One guy.
And he's going to go all the way.
He goes all the way for a
Damon Nelson goes
down. Demond Nelson.
Desmond Nelson goes 70 yards with that punt return.
Our roster says Demond, but either way, he got a touchdown. Demond Nelson. It's 8-0.
Sorry to the Nelson family.
With less than a minute 30 into the game.
That took, let's see, 14 seconds. First score was with 10:38 to go. It's then now 10:24 to go. 70-yard punt return.
Looks like a long night for JFK. And here is, I think Miller's the kicker, isn't he? Patrick Miller. From last year.
Yeah, Patrick Miller, the kicker. He's a junior only. Snap is back.
And
The
it
kick is
looks
up,
good.
and it is
9-0.
good. That's good from a long way from there.
Colonia 9, JFK nothing.
Let's give you some numbers and names from the Colonia kicking team. They're talking up with the coach now. Number 30. We have no number 32. Why do Colonia's rosters always have missing numbers?
I don't know, Jim.
17 is Justin Cintron. I wonder if that's Craig's kid. Number 19 is Tyrese Parrott Jr. Number 22 is Ivan Quiles. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We know number 13 is Damon Nelson. 27 is Maurice Boyler. Number 12 is Tyrese St. John. I think he used to work for Curtains, Tyrese. Good kid, good young man, not a kid. Number 2, I said 22. Number 34 is Noah Bone. Number 20 is Mike Testa. That's the guy whose dad owns Jersey Boys Pizza.
That's right, right across.
He's a very animated player. Number 29. There is no number 29 in the roster. That's 28, my bad, 28. That is Jeffrey White.
So Miller set to kick off.
Number 1 is Jerry Charles. That's a guy that works for Curtains, too. He's a good young man, Jerry Charles. Love that kid.
Kind
nice
of
kick.
End over end kick. Going to bounce it at the 5.
It
goes out of bounds. Yep. And so they'll take the penalty. Heads up play by Gabriel Perez. Yeah, let's take a look at that kickoff or that punt return one more time.
What a great return.
Slips the tackle there, cuts it back. Breaks another tackle, and then there's just one guy to beat.
The guy made a valiant attempt. It's the only thing he could do is dive at that point.
Yeah, he wasn't going to catch him.
And the one Kennedy guy was actually blocked. When the first guy dove, he got in the way of the second guy that might have had a shot.
Ball out of bounds on the play. Flag.
Kennedy will
White has elected to take it at the 35.
Yeah, so the
first down.
Mustang's going to take it at the 35, and they'll go to business, back to business on offense one more time. So the terrible news is you're down 9-0.
A minute and a half into the game.
Right. The good news is you got a lot of time to get to right the ship, and there's a nice run in the up the middle by Michael Darkwa.
Michael did not throw the ball carrier.
The defense has Jaden Jones, Josh Olaremi. Number 51 is Ethan Mercier. Mercier, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Mercier, if I'm pronouncing that wrong. 78 is Jermaine Ellis. 51 is, I said that. Number 4 is Jake Siensen.
Snap is back. Give again to.
Did not get the first.
Did not throw the ball carrier. Short gain on the play.
I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. It's Michael. It's listed. It's spelled D-A-R-K-W-A-H. So I don't know if it's Darkwa or they're pronouncing it here at the stadium. So Darkwa. So
how'd you like
to apologize.
Be Josh Olaremi getting the ball for the first time soon with a 9-0 lead?
That's right. Well,
before you even snap the ball on offense.
That's right. So JFK's done a good job of keeping the Colonia offense off the field.
Yeah. 3rd and about 2. This is a big play here.
It's a big play for JFK. They really need a first down here. Inside handoff, not going to get it.
Number 6 is Josh Crawford. We've been calling his name for a while. He's been playing a bunch of years in a row here for Colonia.
Loss of 2 on the play.
And we got a report about last week's game, or maybe the week before. Somebody said Josh Crawford had a great game.
Really? Well, Colonia is a very good team. Their only losses this year, they have 2.
Two
but
undefeated teams.
Yeah, well, Colonia, I mean, to Woodbridge and to Cranford.
By all accounts, they could have beaten Woodbridge the opening game. There was only.
Well, we did that game.
And I didn't do it.
Yeah, we did that game, and it was Woodbridge was in control, but Colonia hung in there,
right,
hanging in there, and so they did have a chance to win. Yeah. They're a good team.
So if Kennedy's green and white, why are they in silver and white?
I don't know.
Those numbers are very difficult.
Yeah, they're
to read.
very hard to read,
Almost
folks.
blocked. Very high, very short.
Takes a
out of bounds, and
JFK, a bit of a JFK bounce. And, it's still rolling, staying in bounds. Yeah, it goes out of bounds at the 38.
Goes out of bounds.
So a
all
great
right, so your Colonia's
JFK roll.
offense and your Colonia's offensive coordinator, and you have a 9-0 lead in the ball. You're on 38. 39.
I think that was number 34 who was the punter. Unfortunately, there's no number 34 on our list. So, folks, we're sorry. So Colonia will get their first chance on offense, ahead 9-0 already.
56, so there's no 50. It's a 58 maybe. Frankie
Joshua Olaremi is the quarterback.
He's had a good year so far, from everything I've read and talked to people about. Number 60 is Cross Carrion.
Olaremi's thrown for over 600 yards.
Number 7 is Lamont Hampton.
He's thrown for 3 touchdowns. Been picked off 4 times. His quarterback rating 77.5.
Do they measure it the same way the pros do?
I don't know. I'm just reading from the Max Prep.
I'm just curious if 77 out of 100 or 77.
JFK showing like they're going to bring some pressure.
First play of the game, and it's a big one. It's a really big one.
Jaden Jones, right up the middle.
Jaden Jones, the ball carrier.
16-yard run.
Rushes the football to the JFK 45-yard line. First down, Patriots.
And the Patriots going in the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, that's interesting. Don't give them a chance to change up their defense. Pass.
Throw into the flat, complete. Little room to run out there. That was Mike Testa.
Already pass is complete. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down.
JFK's roster considerably shorter than
look at the number of
Kennedy's. And so
I'll count him in a minute.
Kind of press the action.
Already by himself gets the first down and then some. Oh, it's going to be a long night. 5, 10, 11,
the football to the 29-yard line of the Mustangs.
20 players on the sideline means they're playing a varsity football game in Woodbridge Township in Middlesex County with 31 players dressed. It's not a winning formula.
Olaremi gives it to Jones. He dances through the middle, still on his feet, pushing the ball down into the inside the 15. He gets almost down to the 10. Jaden Jones just couldn't be stopped. Finally brought down by number 7. That's Angel Ruiz. Number 54 getting up off of the pile. That's Olawada Millen. Aiken Rubu. I apologize, folks. I just.
It looked like a loss, and there's a flag on the play. It looked like a loss, but it was a keeper, and there's a man down for Kennedy.
Signal is holding on the Patriots.
A penalty on the Patriots will push back the ball 10 yards from. Well, I don't know what the penalty is for. And there's a timeout on the field with 6:37 to go.
Coming out. Coach Rorty goes right over to the player from Kennedy.
So we'll see the Kennedy players milling around over there. Beautiful night tonight. It feels like a late summer night, John. It doesn't feel like
it's beautiful.
Mid-October. Had to be in the 80s today. So the good news is the JFK player, Faraji Skarivan, was able to walk off on his own accord.
And the first text of the night, Cranford's up 7-0.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 18-yard line. First down.
So first and 19. So
that's doable. The way they've run the ball so far.
From the 23.
The ball so far.
You got to get down to the 3 for a first down.
Passing the flat again.
Throws it out there. Nice move to cut back inside. That's Patrick Miller who's going to go all the way for the touchdown.
Patrick Miller. Touchdown, Patriots. 19-yard completion on the play for the touchdown.
So how many times in high school football does somebody score a touchdown then kick the extra point? I would venture to say not that often.
Probably not. So 6.5 minutes to go, and the Patriots are on top 15-0. Miller in to kick the extra point. Remy to Miller. Miller's kick is up, it looks good, and it is.
Miller's extra point attempt is good. Colonia 16.
Take another look.
Timeout on the field.
Just a simple pass to the flat. He breaks. We got a good block there. Breaks one tackle, and he's off to the races.
51 was looking for something to do, but couldn't find it.
Yeah.
That was Ethan Mercier.
Miller with the extra
cheerleaders. Can you do that? Triple.
You know,
you can't do that?
I'd probably have to stretch some before I do. 16-0. Colonia on top and in control.
From Maya, your little sister.
Not even half the first quarter.
You and your
now.
friends sound awesome every time. Keep doing amazing.
The announcer's doing the shout outs. I think for $1 you can fill something out and have them read it to the crowd. Pretty cool. So
there you go.
Why in the world doesn't Kennedy have more fans? The band is more than half of the stands over there. There's only like
there's a very small Kennedy crowd.
The band. It's like not even 2 miles away.
And
another
over
good
and
kick, man. He can kick. It's inside the 5.
Taking at the 3, out to the 10, 15, 20. And a little bit short of the 25.
That's the best play for JFK so far. There's a flag.
And that was Gabriel Perez.
You can't do that. You're up. I don't know who did it, but another flag.
There's a lot of activity after the tackle. Let's see what they do when they sort it out.
Colonia, bring them in, say, cut it out. The game's already 16-0. There's no reason to be doing anything like that, unless it's against Kennedy, in which case.
Yeah, then you could understand the frustration.
I do, but not with halfway gone in the first quarter.
True.
You had a 25-yard return in the kick, and you're going to negate it with something stupid.
It's Pop Warner night here tonight at Colonia High School. The Patriots were escorted out onto the field with the Woodbridge Broncos.
Oh, I heard the Broncos as I was walking up. I wasn't sure why they were saying that.
So it's Pop Warner night. Good idea, right? Get the kids involved, get them out to a game.
When's the last time you got to something before I did?
It's been a while. It's measured in years.
Yeah. I parked in my neighbor's driveway.
Yes, the parking lot was full. Let's see what we got.
The place is packed. They ought to make Carroll Drive from, I'm not sure what the cross street is, but they got to make it one way in before the game and one way out after the game and take people out towards Sycamore.
Well, I know a guy who has some influence with
I guess I could get that done. Because if you park both sides of Harrow and probably East Street too, you got to wait till a whole row of cars get by, then you can go. And if there's another car that decides to do the same thing, you're stuck.
Right. They're explaining it. Well, I guess they're explaining it to the Colonia side, so I thought it might be against them, but now they're walking over to the JFK side. So let's see.
Ball is placed at the JFK 25-yard line.
Probably offsetting.
First down.
Probably. That's the beauty of football.
Yeah.
You can have. You pretty routinely get offsetting penalties.
But you know what? If you're the ref, it's a good thing to do it right now and take control of the game because you don't want this to continue.
Yeah, it's really early, right?
The first quarter.
Yeah.
You can't have this stuff going on.
3.5 quarters to go. It could get really chippy by the end. So yeah, take control right now. Warn everybody. Say, okay, that's enough. Got that.
After the play was over, we have multiple unsportsmanlike conduct fouls on both teams. They were offset, and we will go first down, white.
Offsetting like we thought.
Right.
First down for the Mustangs.
Multiple,
yeah. A couple on each
he
team,
emphasizes
probably.
multiple. So, okay. And then I think that's probably what the referees were doing. They were warning the coaches and saying, look, we're not gonna take this, right?
And from athlete. We're going to play
Morgan
Kevin Bacon
rolls
from Animal House. Everybody just calm down.
Jeremiah Morgan is the quarterback for JFK. 5'11", 160-pound. Class year 22, so he's a senior. And you see some of the defense from Colonia. Let's see if we can get you some of their names. Number 6 is Josh Prophet. You had talked about him before. Number 20 is Mike Testa. We've talked about him.
I think we got most of the Colonia kids, but I can't see the numbers on
yeah,
the
they're really hard. 51 is Ethan Maricero. There's a nice hole. First, well, that's the second good run of the game.
Got 5, crossed the 30. Got to get to the 35 for a first, so it's 3rd and 4.
Mark for the ball carrier. Takes the ball to the 31-yard line.
Garcia, Josiah Garcia was the ball carrier on that one. Picked up 5. 3rd down.
This will be the first down for JFK if they can pull it off.
3rd and a long 5. Morgan looking
not long,
out
but
to the right, a little bit overthrown. He was open.
He was. And that probably, well, if he turned up right away, it would have been a first down.
That was intended for number 1 we see there. Justin Suro.
Jaden Jones back to receive the punt. He'll set up about his 40. So once again, Colonia's going to have good field position.
Yeah, the Colonia player's standing at his own. He's backing up to his 35. Here comes the punt.
Very good punt.
Off the left footer. Takes a bounce just outside the 45. They're going to let it roll.
Bounce.
And I think it bounced into the hand, off the leg of one of the JFK players, but it's inside the 35 down to the 34. JFK's done a decent job with their punting team.
They have.
They've gotten some good bounces, and they've done pretty much as most you could hope to pin back Colonia, but Colonia's just looked magnificent offensively, defensively.
Well, if the best thing about your team so far is the punter, that's not too good. 1st and 10 from the 34.
Out trot the Patriots after having huddled up with Coach Rorty.
2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 guy in the backfield.
Hampton goes in motion.
Yep.
Inside handoff to Jones. He powers forward for about 6.
They're getting off the line every time. They're getting past the first line of defense. Every single time.
And the line's getting a big push.
Yep. Once again, no huddle. 2nd and about 4.
Remy directs a little traffic, fakes the handoff to Jones, keeps it himself.
And then some.
He's got 1 man to beat, and he's beat. A 60-yard touchdown run by Josh Olaremi.
That was too easy. Nice run by Josh Olaremi to make it 21-0. 22-0, sorry.
Made it look easy.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's a very, very talented athlete. Yeah.
Well, he made a good fake.
Yeah, we'll see it in a minute. Miller on for the extra point.
Took it to the end zone.
Miller's leg's going to get tired. James Rodas is in to hold. Snap is back. It's down. It's up. And it's good. So Miller with his 3rd extra point.
Timeout on the field.
Let's take another look at the touchdown by Olaremi. Little fake, nothing tricky.
No.
Just a big hole,
but nobody even got a
and too much speed for anybody else to catch him.
And Jake Cienson couldn't even find somebody to block.
Yeah, he was looking for somebody. I don't think anybody laid a glove on him. 60 yards for Olaremi on a touchdown run. It's 23-0.
Please support the Patriots and the groups they represent.
And I think Colonia came out remembering that last year they were upset by the Mustangs and determined to make sure that that didn't happen again.
That's an easy motivational tool for the coaches the week leading up to the game. Miller's gotten some distance on all his kicks. They're all inside the 10.
He does, and his extra points have lots of room, so
yeah.
he could kick a field goal. I'm not sure what his range would be. It seems to me like he might make it from 30.
Yeah, when you never get the 4th down, who needs it?
Well, there are games to come where they'll get the 4th down, probably.
I still feel bad for 32. We don't know who he is. We'll ask somebody at halftime.
There's the kick.
And
the one, yeah, this one's short this time. Takes a bounce at about the 17. Still on his feet is Gabriel Perez.
By number 11 of the Mustangs.
They'll start no K field position, just outside their own 30.
Gabriel Perez. He returns the football near the 30-yard line. First down for the Mustangs.
So the Mustangs will begin again. Three touchdowns and a safety for the Patriots to start this first quarter. 4.5 minutes still left. But we haven't seen anything, John, makes you believe that the Mustangs come back. Nice keeper there as he goes around the left side by
play. Probably a holding.
Morgan, but let's see what that penalty is about. Picked up about 7 or 8 on the play, 7 on the play.
Takes the ball past the 35. Penalty on the play.
Let's see who that's against.
Looks like they're moving it back, so it's against JFK.
That's tough. You get a good play and then it comes back. Now maybe you get the good play because of the penalty, but let's see what the penalty was. I haven't seen any kind of preliminary indication. Usually on a play like that, it's going to be holding, blocking in the back, something like that. So we'll see. Taking them a long time.
Now they break away. Are they talking to the captain of Colonia? What are they doing? They're asking him for a choice. Maybe the player, the penalty? Yeah, it's against Kennedy.
Yeah, they're backing it up.
During the run, you got a block in the back. White, 56, 10 yards from the spot. Repeat 1.
1st and 20.
Yep.
Illegal block in the back against the Mustangs. 10-yard penalty.
Well, you pick up 6 on 1st down. You don't need that for sure. Uh-oh.
And remember, that's a spot foul, and now we got another penalty. Might be a delay of game.
No, that was
unless somebody jumped. You saw somebody jump on
encroachment, I thought, against Colonia. Yeah.
You got encroachment. Blue, 5 yards, still 1.
Still the 1st down, so they get 5 of those penalty yards back. Remember, it's a spot foul, so it really can push the ball back pretty far. And we see the Colonia High School student section in their pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cancer Awareness Month. Found to the flat. Nice play there to slip the tackle by.
It's a 10-yard gain. That's the biggest play in offense for Kennedy all night.
Number 1, Justin Suro advances the ball to the 35-yard line.
We do have the Kennedy roster here.
2nd and 5.
Justin Suro picks up, got to be, I don't know, 13,
10.
14 yards in that play, right?
It was 1st and 15, so probably about 10 or 11. So it's 2nd and about 4. Might be heading toward the first JFK 1st down of the night.
3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Snaps a little bit high. Pass right open. Nice play. A quick hitter to.
Yeah, that was a very nice play. Picked up another 10.
Pass is complete to the 45-yard line to number 1, Suro. First down.
Pass complete to Isaiah Cherry. No, it's number 2. Yeah, because they said it was number 1, but it's really number 2.
Okay.
Isaiah Cherry with the reception.
Cherry's one of their best players. He had a good game against Woodbridge.
Jeremiah Morgan delivered that nicely. So the Mustangs got a little something going. The first down. Ball rests just outside the 45-yard line of JFK. Morgan sends him in motion.
Oh,
inside.
look at that. One guy made that happen. Well, he stopped him. Who's that? Let me see when he gets up. I can't tell now. Oh, there he is. Was that 16?
Flag on the play.
Matt Salcedo. It might have been him. Flag on the play again. A lot of penalties in his first quarter.
Lots. Yeah.
You got motion, offense, 5 yards, repeat 1.
So a 5-yard penalty will make it first down again.
They're moving it the wrong way.
Yeah, the yardstick
chain guy
fella moved it the other way.
5 yards the other way.
It's 5 yards. Yeah. They got it right on the field, but he just realized.
Yeah, he just realized it now.
Yeah, they got to get down there. So ball rush just outside the 40. They've got to get to the 45.
Second down.
So
second and 15.
Selection.
15.
First down and 15.
Oh, first down.
Morgan looking long on the right side, thrown deep, intended for number 7, Angel Ruiz.
He's looking for a penalty, thinks to himself, but that ball was so far out of his reach anyway. Oh, there's a girl on, that's Sophie from Curtains.
Oh, yeah.
Half this, the Colonia group here all works the Curtains. You got Jerry Charles, you got Tyrese St. John, and that's Sophie.
Well, hello.
Don't know
Good
her
to
last
see
name.
everybody. Second and 15 now for the Mustangs. Morgan surveys the situation. Puts Cherry in motion.
Oh, sacked by number 4.
Jake Cienson.
Jake Simpson on the quarterback sack.
We called him Simpson. He must know the name better than we do.
I think they told us because I remember asking about that the last time. He's one of the captains.
We have to apologize, folks. We don't have time to figure out all these names and how to pronounce them in advance. Oh, that's another girl that used to work in Curtains. I think her name is Jessica Vasquez.
Cienson came in with 37 tackles on the
Colonia
season.
High School Full Employment Act, Curtains Restaurant. We're still in the first quarter, right?
Yes, we are. A minute and a half to go. A minute and 34 to be precise. Nice little pass inside to Cherry, still on his feet, finds his way down, and the ball isn't loose. No, he's still rolling.
You got a first down,
still
almost
rumbling.
to midfield.
Pass is complete to number 2.
No, they got to get to the 40 for the first down. That was back to the original line of scrimmage.
To the 48-yard line of JFK. Fourth down.
And that'll bring up fourth down.
And 7.
Nice little pass, nothing complicated. And then a nice run. Slips a tackle there. Still on his feet. Nice move, trying to fight for the extra yardage, and he goes down eventually. Back on to punt, or the Mustangs.
Jaden Jones, who got the first touchdown.
Jaden Jones standing at his own 19.
Low snap this time. Oh, he's in trouble. You better kick it. Just kick it.
He may get a
No,
first
he's gonna
down.
get the first.
And more
Wow.
he does, and more.
The biggest play of the night for
Nice
JFK.
play.
Is a botched punt.
Punter takes the snap and rushes the football to the Colonia 40. Flag on the play.
Oh, boy. Flag on the play. Holding against Kennedy. Oh, no.
A really rough break for the Mustangs to get a break on the muff punt, or on the mishandling of the snap. And we're really sorry, folks. We don't have number 34 on our roster, so I don't know who the young man is, but he made a heck of a play there, and it's going to come back. And now he will have to punt.
During the run, we have a holding. White, number 21, spot of the foul, 10 yards back, replay, fourth down.
Ball is placed on the 30-yard line.
Now he's punting back from his own 15, and they're fielding the ball at the 40, their own 40.
He's on his own. The ball's on the 30. He'll kick it from, you know, the 22, 20.
Short punt, very high.
Yeah. See if it
let
takes
it bounce.
another Mustang roll. It does, but not quite so much as it has in the past. Takes it, build down at JFK will at the 41-yard line. Colonia and Patriots come back on the field with 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and a commanding 23-0 lead, John. You don't have the sense that JFK can overcome that right now.
The best part of their game all night has been the punting game. I mean, that penalty came back, that big run came back, but that was a heck of a nice play.
Yeah, unfortunately for Kennedy, you know, they had a bad play that they turned into something good, only to have it turn into something not so good, and so they had to punt it away.
Jones is going to pick up 3 or 4, but it's a numbers game for JFK. I mean, look at the sideline. There's 31 players on the field of varsity team.
Right. Well, I think that's one of the reasons you see them going no huddle and hurrying up. They can't substitute
That's the end of the first quarter.
Replacements if you do that, and that will do it for the first quarter. It's all Colonia. They lead 23-0 at the end of one. Stay with us, folks. And welcome back, everybody. John McCormick, Craig Coughlin from Colonia High School as we get set for the start of the second quarter. The first quarter, John, was all Colonia.
4 scores for Colonia.
Handoff inside to Jaden Jones.
Jones comes up and almost gets a first down on second and
his way.
6. It's going to be 3rd and under 1.
3rd and short for Colonia.
So there's about 50 players suited up for Colonia. There's about 30 players suited up for Kennedy. That tells you the story right there.
Yeah, it's just hard to just, you know, Colonia can just wear them down.
I mean, a lot of Colonia kids are playing both ways. Kennedy kids are forced to play both ways.
True. You see some of the Mustang players wearing their white with white, gray, and silver, or white.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff. Number 20 is Mike Testa. I didn't know he played offense.
Mike tested the ball
he's not listed as an offensive player. He's listed as a
strong safety. Yeah, now he goes off. Now he splits left, too. He's a receiver, too. So his dad is great. Carmine Testa, Jersey Boys Pizza.
No, fake.
Goes
Olaremi.
And I got to take that back. It's not Jersey Boys Pizza. It's Jersey Pizza Boys. A flag.
We've had a lot of those flags.
What happened there? What's 21 doing over here?
I don't know.
Evan Richardson's on the Colonia bench or sideline. Hey, Corey.
Corey Spiller, 3rd Ward Councilman, in the house tonight.
His daughter goes here. His one daughter just graduated. She's in Montclair.
His daughter's a cheerleader, if I'm not mistaken, isn't she?
I'm looking for Elizabeth. Well, there she is, right in the middle, right in the back middle.
There you go.
So we know a lot of these players on the Colonia side. It's going to go against Colonia, whatever happened. I think Richardson found his way into the sideline.
When the play was over, we have sportsmanlike foul. Blue, number 58, that's 15 yards.
So that's a big one, a 15-yard foul.
But Colonia's got to be more disciplined than this. They're up 23-0. They have no chance at all of losing this game.
Frankie Maloney.
And they have to be smarter than that.
Player called for the personal.
Now they're going the other way.
They're going the other way. So my guess is it's going to be only a 10-yard penalty going this way. Or a 5.
Remark at the 44-yard line of the Patriots.
1st and 20.
Repeat first down.
Anyway, Olaremi in at quarterback. The Patriots will snap it from the 44, from their own 44. Fakes the handoff. Now a little bit of pressure.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Cuts out to the left, and nice tackle there because
I can't see the number, the guy who tackled him.
Yeah, it's number one.
Justin Suero.
If Justin Suero hadn't tackled him, he was
gone
off to the races. Yep. Yes, indeed.
Oh, now they turn it back. They said third. Now it's second. It's definitely second down. Second and a little bit more than 10. Handoff Jones. Cuts right.
Still on his feet. Stays on his feet. Battling for more. Gets out to the 40 and keeps on going. Boy, was that determination.
He picked up 6. He could have picked up 3 or 4, and he got to 6.
Just kept fighting, kept churning those legs.
That's an awful lot of running for 6 yards. Let's see that play again.
And this determination.
Watch him straight ahead, cuts right.
So
shakes one guy, shakes 2 guys, shakes 3 guys.
Kind of bounces off of him.
The 4th guy comes in. He's still on his feet.
Well, to his credit, number 33, Yusuf.
3rd and 4.
And there's a handoff inside. Lots of room.
Looked like number 7.
Yeah, that's Lamont Hampton.
Carries the football for Colonia. First down.
Number 33, Yusuf Abdahala, wouldn't give up. He held on and held on and held on, and finally help arrived on that last tackle.
First down and 10 from the 31 of Kennedy. Jones
again.
Still on his feet, and he's inside the 15. A pickup of 16 yards, maybe more.
Colonia player went down. The JFK player went down to try to tackle him low, and he just ran over him. So the Mustangs knocking on the door again. Jones again with the ball, cuts it outside, gets tackled there by a couple of Mustangs.
Inside the 10.
Jones, the ball carrier, takes it to the 8-yard line.
They can get a first down. He gets the first. That's Jones again.
Jamie Jones, the ball carrier.
First and goal inside the 5, probably about the 4.
First and goal to go for Colonia.
No huddle again.
No?
Olaremi, oh no, I thought Olaremi kept it, but Jones got it, and he's short of the goal line.
And he gets pushed back by the JFK student body.
Olaremi kept it. He had a clear path to the end zone.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Second and goal.
Patriots knocking on the door, and Miller, we know, has a very strong leg. So
what the heck happened there?
Range, but it doesn't matter. There's a touchdown.
They didn't snap it. Somebody came right up behind him and touched the ball and went straight ahead.
Mike Testa,
I got to see that again. Jones again. Olaremi's looking to the sideline. What a great fake by him. And Jones snuck up behind center, took the snap, and went straight in.
It was Testa who took the snap and went in.
Well, maybe somebody else handed it to him? No. I was watching Olaremi. He fooled me, too.
Well, we'll watch. We'll get the replay after the extra point attempt by Miller. He's been perfect so far.
Miller's money.
Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it's good.
A kid like that is valuable. He'll wind up with some scholarships to college the way he can kick. Yeah, he's already getting the ball inside the 5.
Yeah, and he's kicked.
I couldn't see what happened. We ought to see that again. Yeah, rewind and go slow. No, go back.
Yeah, you're starting it too soon. Keep going back.
Keep going. No, go back. Olaremi pulled the, watch him, he's looking at the sideline, so no one's even thinking there's a play coming. Look at him, how fake he's faking that.
Yeah.
And here comes Jones. No, somebody else, you're right. Somebody else took the snap and gave it to Jones.
It's Testa.
50-50 raffle. Raffle tickets can be purchased by the center entrance.
Well, maybe it was Jones who took it himself.
Polling will be going off on Sunday the 17th.
It might have been Jones who took it himself. I couldn't tell.
25%.
In any event, it's 30-0.
Third prize is 10%.
30-0.
Currently $8,000. Please support your Colonia Patriots.
And then Miller will get set to kick it off again. He's had a lot of
He's been active
kicking off tonight.
He scored a touchdown.
He did on a beautiful long pass.
Look at that kick.
Comes down at the 15.
About the 15.
To the 20, 25. Stays on his feet, gets past the 30.
Good return. Cross the 30 at 33. That's good field position.
This kick is returned by Gabriel Perez.
Gabriel Perez with a nice return.
Ball is placed on the 35-yard line. First down, JFK.
Tyrese Parrott Jr. on the return. Damon Nelson, another guy we don't have his number for.
Here come the Patriots as they break the tackle. JFK ball.
So Olaremi had an older brother that played for Colonia. I can't remember his first name. I'll ask somebody at halftime. Look at this run.
Still on his feet.
Wow, a first down. He's still going. Oh, pushed out of bounds there by number.
Morgan takes the snap.
Can't see.
And advances the football.
Number 12, Tyrese St. John saved the touchdown. That was a great play.
Yeah, it was. Here it is.
Other than the punt that was called back, that's the best offensive play of the night, I think. I mean, I'm not keeping the stats to know that for sure. So
yeah, that's Morgan. Morgan kept it. You get out of bounds.
Is this the first time they've been in enemy territory?
I believe it is. Yeah, this is the first time they've broken across the midfield stripe into Woodbridge turf.
Oh boy! Oh, he kept
nice.
it.
Wow, what a fake! Morgan has it,
and he has some room and gets almost a first down.
He gets out to 41.
Morgan, the ball carrier.
Number 5, Josiah Garcia made a great fake.
First down.
And that forced Jerry Charles in to go after. No, number 4 was Jake Sampson to go after him, which was the right thing to do. It's going to be first and 10. Now they're inside the Colonia 40, 38-yard line.
A lot of penalties in this game.
A lot of penalties.
Too many penalties. Really, when there's so many penalties, you can't get any kind of rhythm to the game.
Well, there's several unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. That's ridiculous.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Dropped my pen. So I got to, excuse me here.
End off left. Another credible run.
Thank you.
Morgan, the ball
Sorry, I dropped my pen. We're a little tight quarters here in the.
It is. It took me 10 minutes to get into my seat. Wow, 14-14. Colonia. I mean, sorry, Woodbridge and Cranford. 14-14.
That's a good one. Crosstown tonight. Our man on the scene, Kyle Anderson, reporting in.
Reporting in because he's watching two of his two boys play, the twins.
Well, that's right.
Some people said, why don't you call the Woodbridge Cranford game? I said, look, we committed to Kennedy Colonia.
Yeah.
Our two teams are playing each other. We got to call this game.
They're all Woodbridge kids.
We always call the games when we play each other in all the sports. At least we try to.
Yeah, exactly.
We call Woodbridge Colonia. We call Woodbridge Kennedy. You did Woodbridge Colonia. Were you with me at Woodbridge Kennedy? Yeah, you were. Because that's when Stefan came up.
That's right. No, I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't there?
No, I wasn't. Let's see. Could that be a fumble? No, I guess so.
You did 2 of the 3, and I did 2 of the 3, and Greg did 2 of the 3.
Before you know, we'll be having basketball, John.
Third down.
The month went really fast this month.
Yeah. Calling these games is fun. Putting these kids on TV is fun.
It absolutely is. I tell everybody it's the most fun of anything I do that somebody calls work.
Yeah. But you know what? We also put the arts on TV.
Nice play. There.
We also put the academics on TV, so it's not just athletics. We do everything when these kids are doing something good and they excel. We do everything we can to recognize them and give them publicity they deserve. You know, if they did something bad, they'd be on the newspaper.
No,
so
that's for sure.
When they do something good, we got to recognize it.
Way more good stuff than bad stuff. All right. Morgan going to keep it.
Whoa, nothing doing.
Nothing there. Breaking through there, number 51.
And now if you're Kennedy, you got to go for this, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
5:06 to go. You got to go for it.
Watch the ball. Watch the screen.
You're down 4 scores, and that's if you get a bunch of 2s.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
They have to.
Plus, you know, you punt it, it could end up in the end zone. You'll end up with a net 15 yards.
Right.
But it's going to take one of the longest plays they've had. It's 4th and 7. Perez goes in motion. Now he stops. Morgan calls for the ball. And no, I think they're going to try and draw them off sides.
Now they call timeout.
Take the timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout JFK.
Now I guess they're going to bring in the punting team.
So tonight's also senior night for Colonia. I don't have anything on it yet, though, about the
big night.
Kings and the Queens.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to our guests from JFK, their cheerleading squad.
JFK cheerleaders all in the pink.
Yep.
Rocking the pink, as they say.
Exactly right.
Can we show them, Lee? Oh, they're walking off now. Too late.
Joe.
JFK cheerleaders were on the Colonia side.
It's Joe Fernandez directing the game tonight, John.
Come on, Joey.
There they go.
There they go.
The field. Nice.
Get them on TV.
Nice work. For the camera folks.
At least they're wearing green. Why isn't the football team wearing green? I don't get this. I know it's away, but don't you have to have your colors somewhere in your uniform?
I have no answer for you, John. You would think. Not even
By the way,
helmet,
whoever picked these colors for the shirts, it just doesn't work when you're sitting up here.
Trying to, discern the numbers.
It's all about us, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
4th and 7, big play.
Morgan takes the snap, fades back,
goes
looks
deep,
right across the middle.
Oh, hit him, but didn't hang on.
In and out of the hands of Justin Serino.
Justin Suero.
Soro couldn't hold on to it, and so the Patriots will take over on downs.
First down, Patriots. At the 35
and now if they score, you got the 35-point rule, where if they get to 35 or any distance or difference of 35 or more,
there we are,
the
John.
clock runs.
Wave.
There we are. There I am. I can't even see me waving. I'm on the background of the
to the
light brown.
To the left, as you're looking at, all the way in the corner there, in the booth. Yeah, then the clock would keep on running.
21-14 Cranford. So they've got 35 points scored in the first half. We have 30. And no, Remy.
Big hole.
Oh, he just tripped up, or
gone.
he was gone.
Remy, the ball carrier.
See how fast he gets out there?
Yeah, I think that was Gabriel Perez, who tripped him up, number 11. He's played a heck of a game. We've called his name a lot.
10 Patriots.
He was in the secondary before anybody knew what was happening.
And lucky he did for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Jones again. Because Tommy goes left. Going to be a little bit short of the first down. So bring up 2nd and 2, shall we say? 1.5.
Remy is really good at misdirection. Every time he hands the ball off, he moves like he has it, and that freezes the defense. They don't know what to do for that split second, and that's why Jones got a big run.
Here comes Jones again, this time right side, and tries it. He's got some room, still on his feet, pounding it forward.
Inside to 30. That's 3 plays, 29. Average 10 yards a play.
It's going to need a break.
I don't think so.
He won't think so either. Although you see him breathing heavily on you.
They're still doing no huddle the whole night. They're doing no huddle.
Well, I think what they're doing, one of the things they're doing is pressing the advantage of the size of the team, right? JFK can't substitute.
Right.
And they've got a smaller number of players. They're going to get gassed. Let me hand off this time. Up the middle by Jones.
He's gone. No, he's not quite gone, but he's down to almost the 5.
Almost. That's a heck of a run by Jaden Jones.
Again, enough for a Patriot.
This is too easy.
Jones came in as the second leading carrier, third leading carrier for Colonia.
He fakes the pass. He's going to hold it himself.
And
he's inside the 5, but no dice.
Olaremi, the ball carrier, taken down.
Olaremi, the leading ball carrier for Colonia this year. He's got 859 yards coming into this game, John, on 77 carries. Yeah,
that's ridiculous for a quarterback.
He's got his long was 17. He's got 12 touchdowns. Prophet has the second most yards at 460. Inside handoff to Jones.
Wow, that didn't work.
Yeah, nice play there to block up the middle. Who are those two guys? Number 50 and number... I think it's number 2. Number 50 for JFK is Hamaz Akhtar, and number 2 is Isaiah Cherry.
This is a big play because 35 is when the clock moves.
Minute 51 to go.
So when Woodbridge played Kennedy, it was 34-0, and the Woodbridge kicker missed the extra point, so it didn't trigger the clock moving. But I think the JFK coach let it happen in the second half, because the game sped through the second half.
Yeah. 3rd and goal for the Patriots. They're kind of milling around, and now I think they're going to take a timeout. Yeah.
Timeout.
With a minute 25 to go.
What an absolutely gorgeous night for a football game on a Friday night.
It was a gorgeous day, too. Not a cloud in the sky. It was a little warmer than, it was really pretty warm.
Going around the stadium. You can recognize
we had a nice little groundbreaking ceremony today.
Please support your Colonia
for the Main Street.
It was very nice.
That's a great project. That's a big deal project. For anybody who uses Main Street.
Well, there's a bottleneck. Main Street going north, not north, maybe going west toward Edison is difficult to maneuver sometimes.
Right by the exit and entrance.
Right by the ball now. That's where it bottlenecks up.
Yep.
So now it's all going to be widened, because what happens is you're heading that way toward Woodbridge Center. If the first car is making a left on at the light to go on Route 9 North, that's fine. If the second car is there, then there's no room for anybody to get by them.
Right.
And that just creates a heck of a bottleneck. So we got to widen that like 3 or 4 car lengths forward. And that way there could be 4 cars making a left, and you can still get by and move. And that's a big, big deal.
Yep.
There's Johnny Mitch right in front of us.
Yes. Yeah, I saw Laura's here, too.
Oh, wait, Kara's here then. I wasn't looking for Kara. Is Kara a cheerleader?
3rd and 11 now. I think it's 3rd.
Forget the game. I'm looking for Kara Mitch. Remy's got it. No, he doesn't have it.
Jones, and he hands it in, and he powers it forward.
Jones again, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
From the 5-yard line, and Jones has his 3rd.
Just when I'm looking for Kara, the cheerleaders disperse and go run down to the goal line.
Touchdown.
Jones with the 5-yard touchdown run. Miller going to come on and attempt the extra point. 36-0 now. JFK facing an incredibly high mountain. Haven't been able to get anything going on offense. Snap is back. Kick is up. That's good.
Miller's extra point attempt is good.
Miller has his 5th extra point of the game. Let's take a look at Jaden Jones's touchdown again.
Look at Olaremi. I keep pointing out how good he is.
Back and
ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for the student section.
And there it is. And remember, John, as I said to you, Jaden Jones came into this game only 27 carries on the season for 142 yards. Now he's averaging 5.5 or almost 5.5 yards.
Jones only had 142 coming in.
That's what
he's got 142 tonight almost.
That's what the statistics have that we had, yeah. But we haven't seen Prophet. He was their 2nd leading carrier. He had 460 yards coming into the night. We haven't seen him carry the ball,
no,
to my recollection, at all. So I don't know if he's moved to just to defense.
And the Colonia kicking team, number 16 is Matt Salcedo, 12 Tyrese St. John, 19 Tyrese Parrott Jr., 28, Jeffrey White, 32. There is no number 32.
Here comes the kick on the run.
Takes
Caught
it
on the run is Perez. He spins around out to the 30, and he gets pushed forward to about the 33. And that's where the Mustangs will go to business.
You'll take first and 10 at the 33 on the average every night.
Oh, for sure. Minute and 11 to go. Trailing 37-0. JFK will
13
see what they
Demond
can
Nelson.
do. We've got 2 timeouts left.
24, Matthew Lambert. I can't tell if that's Kara Mitch or not.
Kara Mitch, the daughter of John Mitch, the municipal clerk. In case
for a long time.
Morgan looking left. Now he gets pressured. He's going to get sacked.
Oh, wow. Way back.
First one there is number 7. Lamont Hampton.
Quarterback sack.
He came from his from the edge, and he was unblocked basically, and he got there, and so that'll push it back 8 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd and 18. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see, he's lined up on the left side. Nobody comes in. Morgan doesn't see him. I guess he feels the pressure now, but it's too late. Morgan now fakes the handoff. Ball is loose, and I think
Kennedy recovered. Colonia recovered. First down at the 20. And they got 3 shots at the end zone.
I think it was Jerry Charles. There's number 1, Jerry Charles.
My man, Jerry Charles.
With the recovery. And it's going to be...
No, it wasn't Charles.
Number 51, I think is what they said.
Well, when I see Jerry and Curtains, I say, look, man, I gave you credit for the
fumble recovery.
Sorry, it wasn't.
He was just excited about it. 51 is Ethan.
He's a good man. He's a good young man. Tyrese St. John's a good young man. Sophie's great. Jessica was great. They're all just good, solid. Nice. I can't say kids because they're young adults, but they're all so nice. And we talk to them a lot when they work at Curtains because we have a lot of events there. It's so nice to see them. Oh, they're going to not rub it in.
Oh, that's a nice
play. That's good
gesture. They're going to take it into the half, up 37-0.
Very classy move by Coach Rorty.
Yep, absolutely. And so that'll do it for the first half. All Colonia, 37-0. We're going to take a break. Come on back to second half.
The Student Council of Colonia High School is proud to welcome you to the 2021 homecoming game and the crowning of this year's homecoming queen king. On the field awaiting this year's homecoming finalists are Student Council officers, President Mahek Shah and Senior Class Vice President Chandni Shah. They are accompanied by Mr. Hutchinson and the Student Council advisor. The finalists will be walking onto the field with their escorts. Please welcome back our last year's homecoming queen, Victoria Gomez, and homecoming king, Daniel Diaz. Victoria is attending Stockton University, where she is studying secondary special education. Daniel is attending Rutgers University, where he is studying history. Please give them a round of applause. Let me know. Each of the senior girls and boys here tonight were nominated by the entire senior class and became a finalist after going through an extensive selection process, which included grade point average, discipline actions, involvement in school and community activities, an essay, and a faculty vote. Mr. Hutchinson would like to thank the following faculty members who assisted in the selection process. Mrs. S. Economos, Ms. Shelsetti, and Mrs. Albello, Mrs. D'Souza, and Mr. Condrick. The finalists will be introduced by alphabetical order. Our first queen finalist is Kayla Brown, who is being escorted onto the field by her brother, Jimmy Brown. Kayla is a 4-year volleyball player for CHS. She is involved in student council as a home representative and is also on the yearbook committee.
Our next queen finalist is Juliana DeCosmo. She is being escorted onto the field by her mother, Alicia DeCosmo. Juliana has spent the last 4 years working with the Ecology Club. Additionally, she is a proud member of the National Honor Society and volunteers her time at the Liberty Science Center for the past 2 years. Our third Queen finalist is Ashley Eisdorfer, who is being escorted on the field by her father, Jerry Eisdorfer. Ashley is another proud member of the National Honor Society. She is also on the leadership team of the International Thespian Society and has served as co-president of the Film Club for the past 2 years. Our next Queen finalist is Alexa Levitin. She is being escorted onto the field by her brother, Brendan Levitin. Alexa has been a class officer since her sophomore year and is currently serving as our Student Council Vice President. She is a member in good standing with 5 different honor societies here at CHS and has been the co-president of our film club for the past 2 years as well. Our final Queen finalist is Sophia Ruffini. She is being escorted onto the field by her mother, Josephine Ruffini. Sophia has been class president for all 4 years of high school. She is an active member of the Student Advisory and Diversity Council teams and is part of the leadership team with our Student-Led Action Committee. And now for our King finalists. Our first King finalist is Michael Howell, escorted by his mother, Michelle Howell. Michael has been a member of our volleyball team for the last 4 years, while also maintaining his membership in National Honor Society and the Woodbridge Township Society for the Prevention of Teen Suicide.
Our second King finalist is Joshua Olaremi, who is being escorted on the field by his mother, Jennifer Olaremi. Joshua is the captain of this year's football team and is a 4-year member of both the CHS basketball team and volleyball teams. Our next King finalist is James Rodas, who is being escorted onto the field by his mother, Donna Rodas. James is a 4-year member on the football team, while also being in the Science National Honor Society and the Spanish Honor Society. Our fourth King finalist is Matt Sherb. He is being escorted onto the field by his mother, Dina. Matt is a proud member of our varsity baseball team and our varsity volleyball team. He is also an active member of the peer leadership team. And our last King finalist is Javon White, who is being escorted onto the field by his mother, Sophia White. Javon is a member of both the spring track and winter track teams here at CHS. He also did some groundbreaking work with the diversity, equity, and inclusion with the CJCEE. Please give a royal welcome to all our homecoming finalists.
Congratulations to each of the finalists. Just being nominated is a great honor, and Colonia High School is proud to have them represent us. The girl and boy chosen to be homecoming king and queen was voted by the entire student body on Thursday. And now, if we can have everyone's attention, we are pleased to announce that the homecoming queen for 2021 is Alexa Levitin!
Wait for everybody to settle down. Finish this. I'm sitting. I'm going to say I'm the homecoming king for 2021. Okay, can you count with your fingers?
And the homecoming king for 2021 is Joshua Olaremi. Congratulations, Alexa and Joshua. Alexa hopes to attend Temple University in Philadelphia and major in psychology on her way to becoming a social worker. Josh is still weighing his options as he looks to continue his football career at Division I schools. Once again, we want to say congratulations to Alexa and Joshua and all of this year's candidates. And a special thank you goes to each escort for escorting the finalists onto the field this year. Let's give them all our best wishes as they leave the field. Thank you and enjoy the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more hand for our favorite band in the land, the Colonia Marching Patriots.
And welcome back, everybody. John McCormick, Craig Coughlin, happy to be with you from Colonia High School as we get set for the start of the second half. Mustangs will kick it off to the Patriots. Patriots on top, commanding lead 37-0. A short kick comes down to Testa. Testa fights forward past the 40 to about the 43, and that's where the Patriots will start their second half. I think they're going to change quarterbacks, John. I saw
you saw number
18 warming up.
That would be
Torre Grasso.
Torre Grasso, quarterback and strong safety, 5'8", 35 sophomore. I think it's a good move because you do not want to get Remy hurt. And I say this every time we call a game, every sport, when the game is lopsided and already decided, there is no reason to keep your studs in.
Yep.
And number 18 is going out, number 3 is not.
Yeah, I saw him warming up before the thing. That's a good idea. It really is. 37-0.
Josh Olaremi, he was the homecoming king.
That's right.
What a cool honor. And it's a vote by your peers, by the high school kids in your class. So
thanks.
Says a lot about what they think about that young man.
Yeah, and we just confirmed that there will be a running clock.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a fumble.
First play is not good.
Picks it back up, this Torre Grasso, and right there to wrestle him down. 2 Mustangs.
Let's see if we can call the rest of the lineup and see if there's any other new players in. I saw
Angel
79,
Ruiz.
That's Logan Ramos. Number 7, Lamont Hampton's been in. Number 64, Giancarlo Bachar. Number 19, we know Tyrese Parrott has played. Boy, they're pushed way back. That is a
Well, let's see.
11-yard loss.
More than that.
12-yard loss.
Yeah, more than that. 10.
15 split right. That's James Rodas. He was also one of the finalists in the Homecoming King.
Torrey Grosso takes it this time. It's flawless. Inside handoff to Testa. He'll battle his way up to about the 40, about the 39. So he gets a big piece of it back.
Let's see who else we got. 19, we said Parrott. Number something 1. 64 is Elliot Rubin. 60 is Cross Carrion. We mentioned his name. 13, Damon Nelson, we know.
Third down now and about 13. Let's see if they throw. Torrey Grosso throws his first pass. He runs into Hampton. Hampton gets it out past the original line of scrimmage out to about the 45, and that'll bring up 4th.
I would think they would punt
about
here.
8.
Number 1 coming on, Jerry Charles.
This will be the first punt of the game. Nice play by the defense.
Christian Vanilla, another guy that works at Curtains. Man, we're loaded with Curtains employees on the sideline with the cheerleaders and on the field with the football players.
What did you do? Have to close the place tonight?
I don't know who's working.
Playing.
I'm afraid to go there. I won't get my food. Number 15 back to punt. That's James Rodas.
Number 2. Isaiah Cherry, and number 11, Gabriel Perez, are back to receive for the
This is the first punt for the
Mustangs.
Patriots.
It is, yep.
I'm surprised 2 guys are back. Oh,
Big
no
high
good.
over
Way
the top
high.
of his head.
He better fall on it, and he does.
No,
He
he
does.
doesn't. And
He got it. I think he got
He's
it.
recovering a fumble there for
It
all
doesn't
practical
matter. It's
purposes.
going to be ball inside or just outside the 20. What a break.
And reminder, it's a running clock, so we're down to 8 minutes and 8 seconds already.
Cranford up 24-21 with 4:47 to go in the third quarter. That's a good one over there.
Yeah.
Well, how cool would it be if Woodbridge was 6-0?
That would be good. That would be great. Very, very good team. We saw
the best field position Kennedy's had all night. Let's see if they can capitalize and put something on the board. Now, with the clock go back to stop if it goes below 30?
I was going to say, I think so, because I think that's right. If the rule is 35, then whatever it is. Let me just confirm that. All right, so I have the answer, John. It's got to go under 25 points before we go back to the original way. So Josiah Garcia makes a nice little run there on the inside, picks up about 6, something like that. So if JFK were to score, we'd still have a running clock unless they get under 25. You can see that. Defeats the purpose otherwise, right?
No, it makes sense. I'd like to see Kennedy score here, though, and have something to
I'd
point
like to see them do that.
Keeper all the way.
We got a penalty flag. Let's see. I think they've changed. Kennedy, that's where you can't see the number. Literally can't see the number on that back of that player there. I think it's number 4 who's now quarterback. I think.
Faraji Screven. He is listed as a quarterback.
Yeah. He is now in a quarterback. This is going to be against.
He doesn't say, years. 22.
Yeah, holding. Wait. Number 1, 10 yards. First down.
Boy, they had their chance to score. Now they're looking at second down and 16, 17.
Scriven's thrown 37 passes this year. Number 5 with the ball. That's Josiah Garcia.
Number 13 with a nice tackle. That was Damon Nelson.
Garcia came in with only 3 carries on the season for just 2 yards. So looks like the Mustangs are responding in kind to the Patriots having brought in their second string.
3rd and 14, probably 4 down territory.
I would think, right? Quick pass into the flat. That's Surreal.
A long time to develop.
Suro, I'm sorry.
He is down at the 27-yard line. Losses 2 on play. 4th down.
Bring up 4th and, let's see, about 14. Got to get all the way down to the 10-yard line to get the first down. Scriven going to keep it himself, but he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Fights forward to about the 25, and that's where the Patriots will take over. So how devastating was that?
22, Ivan Quiles. Ivan Quiles is fired up. That's very deflating.
They get the ball and, on the, it wasn't a block punt, it was a muff snap. If they get the ball, then they run a play, pick up about 8 yards, but the holding penalty pushes it back, and they never get going again. So tough night for the JFK Mustangs.
Well, you can tell the clock's running. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter already.
Yeah. So Regrasso hands it off to Hampton again. Hampton tries to get outside, not much there, so he'll get forced out of bounds.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Let's give you the defensive players on the field now for the Mustangs. Number 1 is Justin Suro. And let's let this play gets off. Regrasso hands it to Tesla, caught down in the back by
number 60, it looked like.
I think it's 50.
50? That would be Hamza Akhtar.
Number 7 is Angel Ruiz.
So the Colonia second team not doing much, but
number 20
doesn't really matter.
Let me continue to give these names. Number 2 is Isaiah Cherry. Number 4 is the quarterback, Faraji Scriven. Number 21 is Evan Richardson. Number 23 is Michael Darkwa.
We haven't called Cherry a lot tonight, but against Woodbridge, he had a heck of a game.
Number 56 is Jake Mihadov. Caught in the backfield, and now we got a penalty.
Another flag.
Wrestling them down.
This has been a high flag game.
Hampton, the ball carrier, taken down the backfield.
Number 11
on the play.
Let me just finish out. Number 11 is Gabriel Present. Number 54 is Olowati Mihan.
What number is that?
54.
Oh.
Akron.
Olowatimilan. Akinwalabu.
Thank you.
Got face mask. White. Number 50. 15 yards. Result of the play is first down.
He's officially got the longest name of the night.
He does.
Here we are.
We are. How are you, everybody? Thanks for watching. Hope you're having fun. That'll make it a first down on that face mask penalty.
Is that a timeout, JFK?
Looks like an injury. Trainer's going out.
And timeout on the field as a player is down. I'm not sure who that is. Assume it is from Kennedy because there's nobody from Colonia over there. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. 30 in the 3rd quarter. 37-0. Patriots still on top. And we're back now. Torrey Grasso takes it. Looks like he might have got off fast.
Looks like a busted play, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was gonna. I think it was a play action pass.
Keeps the snap.
But
Rushes the football to the 40-yard line. Pick up a 4. 2nd and 6.
inside handoff, kind of kicking it outside. Try to kick it outside is Maurice Boiler.
Colonia rushed for 214 yards on 25 plays in the first half. That's about 8.5 yards per carry. They threw 2 passes, completed both of them, and picked up 27 yards.
Wow.
That's courtesy of Joe Lordy, the announcer in the booth here, who graciously recognized us, and nobody clapped.
Boiler, that was just his 7th carry of the season, John. So Colonia getting
good,
some
though.
players.
They're getting their
playing
reps.
time in for some of these young guys. And Boiler's a senior, so for him, it's his chance to carry the ball. Parrott Jr. goes in motion. And they look over to the other side. 13 seconds left to go. I guess they're going to
Looks
let
like
the
a
clock run
timeout
out.
or something.
No, they're just going to let the clock run out. There's 7 seconds to go in the quarter. And they're going to, maybe it's a delay of game penalty?
Flag on the play.
With 3 seconds to go. Delay of game. So
Initial call, delay of game, Colonia.
The reason it's good to get these kids reps is because you never know when you get to the end and someone's hurt and you're going to have to play them.
Exactly.
From the 31-yard line.
And I point to, remember, Woodbridge girls basketball. Remember, Alex Nardoza was one of the players. They had a really, really good team. They only played like 7 deep.
Right.
And they went to triple overtime, double or triple overtime, and foul trouble. And suddenly you're 8 and 9 are in the game. And it just was no chance because they had no real experience. And maybe I'm getting the numbers wrong. Maybe there were 8 deep and there was 9 and 10. I don't remember, but I know at least 3 starters had fouled out by double. Maybe it was triple overtime, and they were doomed.
Right.
So you never know when you're going to have to put somebody in a game for whatever reason.
So that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. No scoring in this 3rd quarter.
A very quick 3rd quarter, we might add. Thank you, 35-point rule.
37-0 is the score as we head into the final quarter of the game. On homecoming night here at Colonia High. We'll see them at the holiday parade on a float, assuming we're able to have a holiday parade this year.
I think we will.
Torrey Grasso calls the signals, hands it off to Parrott Jr., who's got a lot of room to run. Gets up over the 42.
Now they'll punt, I think,
close.
right? They won't rub it in. They'll punt.
Parrott Jr., the ball carrier. Ball is marked.
Picked up about 6 on that play.
4th down for the Patriots.
Patriots will punt. The snap sailed over the punter's head last time.
There have been center problems for both teams all night. Several missed snaps. Uh-oh, another one.
Yeah, it wasn't a great set, but he wrestled it in. Nice punt. A lot of height on that punt. Takes a bounce for the Patriots. Going to roll and roll.
Inside
roll,
the 20.
Inside the 20. And he'll wait and down it there with 10:50 to go. Remember, the clock is running. So
31-21. Cranford up over Woodbridge.
JFK will take over.
Not happy to report that score.
That's not.
First down.
It was 24 21 at the start of the fourth quarter. So Cranford gets on the board with another touchdown. Woodward's they got some work to do, John.
They certainly do. I like the sportsmanship, though, shown by Colonia. The game's in hand.
Yep.
They took out some of their studs. Didn't rub it in.
Run along the sideline.
Suero, the ball carrier, rushes the football to the 28-yard line.
Screven picked up a first down on that one. I think that may be the second longest run of the night. Darkwa had a longer run earlier, but that's been about it for the Mustang offense. We're going to throw it down the middle. Too long. Intended for Cherry. Cherry had a step or two, but Screven's ball was a good 5, 6, 7 yards long. Too long. Third down now. I'm sorry, second down and 10. Cherry comes in motion. Now so does Perez. He throws out to Perez, complete. Here comes the gang of Patriots, and they tackle him down there at about the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on that play.
So when we called the Woodbridge-Kennedy game, Kyle Anderson, who forgot more about high school football than you and I will ever know, and his kids play currently, his first son Kyle was the starter at Woodbridge, and he was talking about the Kennedy coach and about his ability to get kids to come out and play. And he's bullish on the future of Kennedy football because of this coach.
Good for him. And good for the coach.
Yeah, I don't know the coach's name. I apologize for that. If anybody's watching, please text me if you know my phone number. I'm not telling you.
Tariq Holman.
Oh, okay.
His name.
Okay.
Inside run by Screven. Going to keep it again. Get out to about the 37. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Ball is marked on the 37. 4th and 1.
Maybe 2.5. They're going to go for it. Why
Kyle,
not?
by virtue of his involvement with the Broncos, knows a heck of a lot about these kids, and several of them play for Kennedy.
Right.
They're all over the town playing, but a couple of them, I shouldn't say several, a couple he said play for. I think Suero is one of them that played for the Broncos. And that's a heck of a program.
Yes, it is. Inside handoff. It's going to be another first down.
You got the first down. All right.
That was number 7, Angel Ruiz.
Ball is marked at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5. First down, Mustangs.
You know, all these kids wearing pink. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Just the random kids in the stands.
There's a lot of them. A whole group of them are parading by down
there. Yeah. It says a lot about the parents of these kids to raise somebody who knows enough to put a pink shirt on and go to the football game.
Second down.
There's a good number of folks wearing pink or partially pink.
Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, leaving Colonia Middle School. If you're listening to this, is the annual Breast Cancer Awareness Month walk. Goes from Colonia Middle down Inman Avenue, run by Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, who's really adopted that cause. She's had a couple of friends, Laura Grunling and Karen
Nice play.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, boy. Still on his feet.
And another good run there by number 11, Perez.
Serving pass is complete.
I think it's Karen Bruck, a couple of Debbie's friends that we all know.
And Scriven made a nice play avoiding the pressure. Found his legs, threw a bullet to Perez, who made a real nice run along the sideline. And let's take another look.
See the play again.
He thinks about running here, I think, and then he finds, kept his head up, though. Was looking for a receiver all the way, and then he gets a good block there. Nice cutback, and slips a tackle, and the next thing you know, he picked up about 20 yards on that play. So that's probably the longest play of the game.
Here's another one.
For the Mustangs.
First down again.
Yeah, that's...
I'm rooting for a score here.
Oh, me too. Josiah Garcia picked up about 15 on that yard line, on that play. 4:42 to go in the game. The clock does move fast when it's running.
It sure does. And now if you're Kennedy, you want to score, you're saying stop the clock, give us more time. But 4:32 from the 25 is plenty of time. Let's hope they get in.
1st and 10. They can get another first down.
Quick pass.
Goes outside to...
Good tackle there by number 14, Casey Chiola. A sophomore cornerback.
Ball marked at the 21-yard line.
And his weight says 0, 5'9", and underweight it has a 0. I'm not sure. A couple of guys have a 0. What's that all about?
I don't know, but I want that diet.
You gotta weigh something.
Picked up about 3 on that.
Yeah, so. 2nd and 7.
Another hand.
Nice run. He's crossed.
Keep going.
The 20.
Keeps fighting. Does
he's short of the first, but they got 2 tries at it because without a doubt they'll go for it.
Yeah, they've gone
a
out
touchdown. Unless they really want to just take a
3rd and 2.
If they have a kicker and want to get a field goal just to have no shutout, but I don't think so. I think they'll go for it. Of course, we don't know anything about their kicker.
They only need 2, so it's 3rd and 2. Clock, a little bit of factors. 3:18 to go in the game.
The kicker's only kicked once today. That was on a kickoff. Quick pass. He's got some room.
He's open. Nice play. To get to
He's across the first down, inside the 10.
Tiptoes forward a little further. Does Isaiah Cherry.
Number 2, Isaiah Cherry.
This play was a little slow to develop. He got more yards than they thought he would. He had 3 Colonia Patriots right in front of him, but he got around them.
1st and goal to go.
Now 1st and goal at about the 5.
That's something Kennedy wants to hear. 1st and goal.
That's right. They've had 1st and goal before, if you recall, on the first botched punt, and then they got a holding penalty. 2:39 to go.
2 receivers right, 1 left, and 1 man in the backfield.
They do want to be mindful to try to get all 4 plays in here.
Handoff.
And off to number 5. That's Cherry again. Did he get in? He did.
I think he got in. Wow.
Touchdown, Isaiah Cherry.
Good for him.
Mustangs get on the board.
And the Kennedy cheerleaders rushing down with something to cheer for.
Yep. 3-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Cherry.
Now we'll see number 7. Yeah, no, 7's going to hold. I can't see the number of the kicker.
I think it's 34, and we don't have him on our list. So
that's the guy we're missing.
Yeah. Snap his back.
Looks
good.
It's
good. He's got some leg.
Yeah, it's a good.
That would have been
kick.
long from 20 more yards. So a nice punch through by the extra point kicker. We're sorry, folks, we don't know his name.
But the Kennedy fans have something to cheer for.
Good for them. Let's take another look at the Kennedy touchdown. Snap a little bit high, but Cherry finds some room up the middle and just pulls his way forward.
That's Josiah Garcia. That's not Cherry.
It wasn't?
I think it was number 5, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Number 5. You're right. I'm sorry. That was Garcia. And the Kennedy band playing loud and proud right now. The clock did stop during the extra point try.
You know, I feel bad we didn't mention the homecoming queen. Yes, the guy next to you, if he knows the name of her.
Her name was Alexa Leventon. Thanks.
I just realized we mentioned the king because we know him because he's on the field, but we didn't mention the homecoming queen.
Alexa Leventon.
All those kids had great resumes. My goodness.
I heard she's in good standing on 5 honor societies. I heard about the one young lady.
They're all very involved, and that's what's so important. They're all smart, which is kind of a given. But the fact that they're all so involved in all the different school activities is great. That's what matters, you know?
Yep.
Near the 35-yard line, first down.
You want to get into a good college, you're going to have a piece of paper that defines you. It's your resume or your college application, and someone who's never going to meet you is going to decide if you get into their college or not. And they want to see a lot more than just straight A's. They want to see involvement and helping people and caring about others more than you care about yourself. I give that speech all the time to kids, and it's so true.
Minute and a half to go. Clock running, so we don't have too many plays left.
Anthony Palecchio for Colonia. Number 98 we don't have. Let's try to get some more numbers here. We know 34 is, oh no, we said him before, Noah Bone.
I see number 12 is in the game, Mark Roach for JFK.
Logan Ramos is number 79 and caught behind the line of scrimmage. 68 is Mo Patel. 76 coming in now is Luke Cologne. 68 we said Mo. 25 is Toby Papula. 56 is, oh, we don't have a 56. We don't have a 62 either. Boy, they're really going down. 65 I said is Palecchio or Palecchio.
Let's give a couple. I'll just throw in some JFK names. Jake.
28, Jeffrey White. Sorry, Craig.
That's okay. Mahatov. Elias Santos is in the game now. It's probably 22 seconds to go. Hand off to Parrott Jr. Tries to go around and right in. Number 67 is Jason Eugene Urin.
And that's the last play of the game.
No, sorry, it's Eugene. I'm sorry, Jason. Iguaragrin.
And that'll do it. Do we get the crew from our TV 35 crew?
And the final score is Colonia 37 and JFK 7.
Somebody give us the workers from TV 35 so we can mention you.
Colonia and JFK.
There we go. We got our crew right here.
Oh, you got it there. Okay, good.
Our cameramen have been Emil Brandolfi, Jess
Beretta,
Adam Chinoy, and Will Rubiano, Samantha Ross, who did the graphics, the replay, and the director tonight was Joe Fernandez. The engineer was Bruno Martins. The technical director, Gina Forb. And we miss our friend Lee Beckerman, who wasn't able to be here tonight, but we're thinking about him. So that will do it on homecoming night at Colonia. For John McCormick, Craig Coughlin saying thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.
Good night.